Dora the Explorer. Oh my fucking god. Fuck this shitty ass show. This show has got to be one of the worst shows that I had ever seen in my fucking goddamn life. This show is about the stupid ass kid named Dora and her stupid ass friend named Boots that does lots of random shit throughout the entire goddamn show. Dora is an annoying piece of shit character. She asks kids the most stupidest questions, and she never shuts the fuck up for once. And she's also a very horrible explorer herself. Boots is a fucking selfish asshole that wants everything to get his own way. And his voice sounds like a motherfucking baby. Benny likes to be a total jackass to everyone. Tycho does jack shit, and also, he's so ugly as fuck. The map and backpack are totally irritating, especially when they sing the songs over and over again. Backpack always have lots of shit inside Dora's backpack, and the map sounds like a fucking bitch. And he tries to convince the kids to help Dora of whatever the fuck she's going, when nobody really gives a shit. Isa is a cowardly bitch. She can't do anything to protect herself. Swiper always steals Dora's shit, and hides them for no fucking reason. The grumpy old troll is a whiny asshole, and he needs to shut the fuck up for all I care. The big red hand looks like he ate too much Burger King 24/7. Senor Toucan is a bad toucan. He doesn't have a clue of whatever the fuck he's doing. Despite him not being in this picture, he's still a bad character for all I care. Diego is such a total jackass to everyone, just like Benny the Bull, and he also does jack shit, just like Tycho. And I don't give a fuck about Dora's parents, nor her grandmother, nor the rest of the characters. The animation for this show is complete and total shit. The animation looked like that they used a very unfinished animation for the show, and it looked like that it came from a poorly drawn cartoon show that came from the 80s. And they didn't even give a fuck if the animation looked tawdry as well. They just greenlit this tawdry animation, and used it for this god-awful show. Wow. Just fucking wow. And not to mention, it looks so disgusting. I don't know what the fuck the animators were thinking by using this poorly drawn animation for this god-awful show. They could have at least put more effort in them. And not to mention, the theme song is so goddamn fucking annoying. It keeps on repeating the word Dora constantly, and it gets so irritating so fast. Like what the fuck? Who was even responsible for this irritating and bothersome theme song? It's so damn annoying. Oh, I forgot to mention, the songs in this show are so irritating as fuck as well. I mean, all of them are irritating, and none were really enjoyable. The worst song ever throughout the entire show is We Did It. Holy Mother of God. That song is the worst songs ever. The characters' looks are also very disgusting. All of them looked like cardboard cutouts, and they all looked very unfinished and bland. That's how uncreative they look. All of the episodes are a pain in the ass to sit through, and it's also fucking repetitive as well. Like, come on. Who wants to watch a show that keeps doing the same shit constantly? And this show also tries to teach kids Spanish, but it actually comes out as a huge and total embarrassment. At least with Disney's Encanto, they did an outstanding job with speaking Spanish. Dora the Explorer, however, does such an embarrassing job. I feel so terrible for the people who voiced in this god-awful show. I mean, they could have at least been in different shows, because in here, they sounded like that they had been forced to voice the characters in this show, and all of the Dora the Explorer specials are a complete and total waste of time. I don't want to waste my time watching these piles of shit, because they look so boring. And not to mention, it got its own shows as well. One example, Dora got its own show called Dora and Friends Into the City back in 2014. Oh my fucking god. That show was just as god-awful and shitty as the original show was. It even got its own spin-off called Go Diego Go, which was bad enough. And also, it got its own movie called Dora and the Lost City of Gold back in 2019. Like what the fuck? Who was even asking for a piece of shit Dora the Explorer movie? The this movie looks just as atrocious as Barney's Great Adventure. This show had put me in so much anger and frustration, it's just unbelievable. I can't believe that I even used to like this show back then as a little kid. But now, as an adult, I fucking hate this show with a flaming burning passion. Bottom line, this is the worst show that Nick Jr. had ever made. And Nick Jr. had the balls to make this abomination of a show back in 2000, and it's such an atrocity. I can't even believe this. And Dora and Friends Into the City, Go Diego Go, and Dora and the Lost City of Gold are also piles of shit that nobody even asked for. Because Dora the Explorer is fucking horrible. Instead of watching this pile of bullshit, I would rather watch the Flintstones, Disney's House of Mouse, and the Super Mario Bros. Super Show. Because at least all three of them are highly way better than this piece of shit. And both of them are my favorites. While Dora the Explorer is the absolute worst show I've ever seen, and it's very god-awful, and childish as fucking bloody hell in every ways. Alright, that's all I would like to say. See you guys later.